What? Yeah! 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 What? Yeah!
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy TDub. What's blazing the sports, guys? We are back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Man, we are back. A king will face a tank in 2 days, guys. I'm sorry. No. A tank will face a king tomorrow. A king will face a tank. Guys, we got to talk about it. The weigh-in is today. It's a late weigh-in. I'm going to say this. That with Ryan Garcia accepting all the, I guess, the demands or whatever that Tank put in place, he accepted it, right? If he has been talking about the rehydration, the weight, even though both of them have to meet the same requirements. Both of them have to meet the same requirements. From my understanding, Ryan Garcia doesn't have to do something that Gervonta Davis doesn't have to do. But by Ryan bringing it up and talking about it, it's going to do two things depending on how the fight goes. If he loses to Tank Davis, it is an excuse, a reason to preach for a rematch or minimize the loss. If he wins against Tank Davis, it makes it that much more. Man, oh man. Guys, man, what up with it? Your boy TDub was blazing the sports. It is Friday. I am back giving you guys this work with a king take down a tank. Or would Tank after this fight be known as King Tank Davis? Smash that like! Oh! You already see it, guys. Look right here, bottom right, middle. Win or eat crow. That's what's going to happen on fight night. You're going to come into here because I'm going to be live calling this fight. And all of you, all my guys, amigos, models out there, come in here. if you got the kahuna to put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up, say who's going to win live in my chat where I can see it. I'm going to put your name on that list. And I'm going to take that list and I'm going to move it up just like this here. Everybody's going to see it. See the last one I did? Everybody's going to see it. And you can see TDub. I picked Benavidez over Plant. If you win, everything is great. The worst food tastes like cake. Wine never tastes better. All right. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Guys. Hold on. What's going to place? All right. You know me, I'm doing my thing. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Blah, blah. Perfect. Yes. That's some good news right there. Guys, your boy TDub doing his third thing. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Making sure everything good. Anything right now. Hold on. You know it's work, so I got to you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. Smash the like. You know how we do it. Hit the, subscribe to the channel. TDub got to do his thing. All right, and your boy TDub. Y'all hear that, man? Because your boy TDub moved that fast when I'm typing, man. I be getting it. Now, let's get to this boxing talk, man. I watched the press conference yesterday. From that press conference, I can tell that Ryan Garcia is not 100. 1,000% ready. He is 1,000% confident. You know what's crazy? Even though I believe both of these guys are confident, I think Ryan might be a little bit more. Don't get me wrong. That's not me saying that Tank Davis has doubt. I don't. I think Tank Davis feel, hey, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to beat this guy. I just feel Ryan feels he's going to beat Tank more than Tank feels he's going to beat him. And that's not knocking because the person I'm picking to win this fight is Tank. And I think it could be a very tough fight. I think some people that are blind would say that, it's just a runaway fight. Now, even though I think it can be a competitive fight, I gotta just say what I feel. It can be a competitive fight. Ryan Garcia is going to land some shots, but they will not have the same. They will not be equal to what Tank Davis, the impact the Tank Davis shot will have on him. It won't be. He's going to land it. His speed is going to frustrate Gervonta for a while. It's going to take him a minute to catch on. Ryan Garcia is definitely going to win some rounds. He's going to come out there confident. But if they trade a shot, it would not be an equal trade. If you put each one of those shots on a scale, it's not going to balance out equal. You got Tank shots and Ryan shots. You put them on that scale, it's going to do this. And that's not saying that Ryan got popped. A lot of people say he's just fast. No, the dude got popped. And even if you say it's fast, if his power comes from his speed, then it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It hit your head and make your head ring. I take nothing away from him. See, there's a lot of racist people out there that just want to see a brown beat a black or a black beat a brown. I'm not that guy. I call who I think is going to win. You know? Like when Earl Spence fought Mikey, that hurt some feelings. I lost subscribers and gained subscribers that day. I told people don't go with Mikey. They didn't believe me. I told them that Earl, I said, listen, their styles are kind of similar. Except you got a bigger, stronger Earl Smith Jr. going against Mikey, who's smaller, who's good, but he's like, they similar to me. They both are really disciplined, really great fundamentals. You know, they have their own. I just think there's no way you can match up a smaller version of a bigger version, so the smaller version gonna beat the bigger version. No, it ain't gonna happen. And I told him what Earl Spence gonna do to Mikey. I told him that. And the thing about it is, Earl didn't even go for the KO. He boxed for the most part. He boxed. Look at how Earl fought Mikey, who's smaller, and how he fought Ugas, who's bigger. He boxed the smaller man. He took the fight to the bigger man. Guys, these two men, yeah, it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be some parties. It's gonna be so many people saying that an upset's coming. He's gonna beat him. Remember, the guy came into the chat talking about the next black assassin, right? That the next black assassin. I don't see that. To be honest, I don't even think Ryan wants that name. I think most of the time when people get names like that, it's people give them to them. Not normally the fighter wants to go by particularly beating a certain, you know what I'm saying, group of people, you know. I think Ryan he thinks he can beat Tank. That's what I think. He's not trying to be a black assassin, because then he would have been fought Devin a long time ago. Unless you're saying he's a selective black assassin. He selects what blacks he wants to assassinate. You know? I just think Ryan is confident. This the face-off. They didn't even do a real face-off yesterday. Ryan Garcia telling Tank David, "You look drained. You look drained. You look drained." Now, I'm a comment on that. Do I think Tank Davis look drained? No, the guy used to making 135. Unless he made 136 the wrong way, I don't think he's drained, because he has to lose one less pound than he would normally use to fight at 135. I don't think he's drained. Ryan had, his jumpsuit on, so I can't tell. I mean, he didn't act drained to me. You can see that Tank is smaller, but Tank has to make weight. He got to come down to that 136 today. And then tomorrow, I believe neither fighter can weigh in 10 pounds more for the second weight. And then after that, I think, whatever they do is whatever they do. But to be honest, putting so much weight on you before fight night, if you don't do it right, it can be a drag on your body. Let's see. Let's go.
I mean, I got a lot of ways to stop him. I mean, he gets hit a lot. You see Leo Santa Cruz was putting so many hands on him.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Leo Santa Cruz. When I watched that fight, I thought initially that Gervonta Davis was going to dominate and get Leo Santa Cruz out there early. But Leo Santa Cruz is a crafty fighter, man. Crafty fighter. and he was doing very well. He had confidence as well. Smaller fighter that's hanging with a bigger fighter in Gervonta Davis, and he hung with him all the way until he got knocked out.
He probably still sleep, and you right behind him.
All right.
Do I
He said he probably still asleep, and you right behind him, man. Listen, woo!
You look drink. You look drink. You look drink. You look real drink.
You know what? Actually, I'm looking at Ryan Garcia's face right now. He has slimmed down. His face does look slimmer. This is a close-up of the press conference from yesterday, and his face does look slimmer.
No, your mom.
Nah, come on now. That ain't what I... Come on now. Don't do that to me. Oh, they took me off of what I wanted. Let's see what we got here. I ain't looking for that. Nope. Hold on. Let's see what we got. He said that he feels Tank's team feel he's going to lose, and there's nothing worse than having your team not believe in you. Listen, I gotta say this: both camps are trying to play mind games, but I did think that Ryan Garcia's side yesterday had a really good clap back to, "We know what you're doing in camp. We know." And then he like, "Well, if I'm such easy, I'm such a bum, whatever you say I am." Then why you picking in my camp to find out what I'm doing? That means you gotta be worried about something, right? I was like, he ain't said a word, but it was like that. Like, oh, that's a good clapback. Because if they're not worried about you and you're gonna get knocked out and blah, 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 then why are you worried about what I do in camp? That's a good clapback. But you can also say that, listen, Floyd Mayweather won all 50 fights, and he said a lot of times, I know exactly what they're doing. I know exactly who Manny Pacquiao sparring or whoever sparred. He made sure, I guess, he knew if he really was doing that, and he won every fight. So you can look at it that somebody's worried or somebody really just trying to get every advantage over their opponent before fight night. Because when you get in the ring, shit, you gotta swing. But you know what, man? They are confident about. I just really want to know, maybe we have to find out fight night what got Ryan Garcia so confident. Why is he so confident in beating Gervonta Davis? The guy is literally leveling people. Does he feel that he can avoid that big shot? It's not like all Tank has is power. The guy can box. He can move. He has speed. He has angles, and he brings the power with it. Even if you said Leo Santa Cruz was able to touch Gervonta Davis was able to touch him. Leo wasn't just walking through Tank Davis before Tank Davis clipped him. It wasn't like that. It was a good back and forth fight. Basically, Leo was holding his own, which means Tank is holding his own. Leo was holding his own till he couldn't hold on no more off of that uppercut. Then sometimes you gotta let it go. It's another TKO. Guys, oh man, listen, I'm watching the weigh-in. You ain't gotta ask me. I'm watching the weigh-in. You already know I'm watching the fight. It's starting a little bit earlier. Come on in, guys. Don't be afraid. Subscribe to the channel. You know we on that grind. Hit that like button. We cooking. I'm back. Oh, let's see what's up, man. My boy Joshua Tux, what up with it, champ? He said Tank sticks a needle in that dude balloon. Ryan gonna have to come correct. If Ryan don't win, he and De La Hoya is not only going to be upset, but disappointed. Listen, man, let me hit this music. Listen. Ryan Garcia team has set him up to have a great excuse or to make they win look that much better. That's what it is. Tank Davis sent over something. Ryan agreed to it all. Which means he is letting you know, whatever I agreed to, he is telling the world, if it's true or not true, that I am handicapped. I signed up for it. I did not try to negotiate with it. I am handicapped, but because I want this fight so bad, I signed it. And if he wins a handicap match, man, oh my gosh, like King Ryan will most likely earn the name King that was given to him. See, King Ryan, I think it was kind of given to him. Well, I mean, a lot of times, who did he inherit it from? If you didn't inherit, a lot of times you got to get respect. Even if you inherit being a king, you got to get the respect of the people to get treated like a king. Or you got to take down the king. And a lot of people, Tank don't go by a king. He goes by Tank. But many people can see this guy as a young king. If Ryan Garcia takes down the Tank, man, listen, man. He gonna earn that name King, bro. He's gonna earn. If he beats Tank, he's gonna earn that name King. Does it make him number one as a lightweight? To be honest, I can't say that because he had several opportunities to fight the WBC champion, and he didn't do it. And now the WBC champion is the undisputed champion. In order to really be king of the whole division, he gotta go through Devin Haney. But if he's not going to fight at 135 no more, that fight won't be for undisputed, but it could potentially happen at 140. But if I had to be honest, Ryan shows zero interest at 135 really fighting Devin. If Devin move up to 140 with no belts, I don't think Ryan's going to fight him. Now, when Devin moves up to 140, he should be in line to get a title shot. He's an undisputed champion for one of those belts. If he moves to 140, he's going to leapfrog a lot of people to be able to put himself right in line to get a title shot for one of those titles. And whatever title that is, Ryan Garcia is probably going to go the opposite way. And we could potentially see Ryan and Devin have a title at 140. Potentially. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of moving pieces at 140 that's going to shake up and have to be resolved. Anything can happen, but as these fighters, 140 is going to start to build up a little more as these 135 pounders move to 140, and we already got some current good crop of 140s as well. What's up, champ? Owen Jones says, but they're not talking about Gervonta is under the same rehydration clause. He is. But the way they trying to paint the picture, as if everything is against Ryan. But it's not. It is the exact same thing for both fighters. If Ryan has to make 136, then Gervonta has to make 136. If Ryan can't rehydrate to only 146 by the second weigh-in, then only Gervonta can. It's the same thing that goes for both fighters. It's not a one-sided deal. It's the same thing. But what Ryan is trying to say is, well, I can't make that weight. I'm a 140-pound fighter. When in reality, he's been fighting at 135 pounds for God knows how long. And I believe he might have only had one official fight at 140. And I think the one below that might have been a catch weight. I might be wrong, but that might have been a catch weight. But with no complaints there, was it? But the way they have it set up, listen, guys, everything is done for a reason. Every interview, every press conference, they always bring it up. Why you weight training me? Why you weight training me? Why you weight training me? Why you putting me on these strict things? Like, it's making Tank the bad guy, making him be the one that's going to be hated for trying to handicap Ryan Garcia with these unfair rehydrations and weight clauses. You know what I'm saying? And they have done it. There's channels out there that is caping for Ryan Garcia, and they shooting down Tank Davis based off of what Ryan Garcia is saying, even though they know that it applies to both of them. Now, if this was for an official title, then to be honest, I don't think it should be a weight class. I don't think it should be a catchweight. It should be whatever the title is at. And out of both of these guys, I believe the only one that has any version of a title is St. Davis. And I believe that if that version is at 135 pounds. Now, what I don't know is that on the line or is it not? Because something is on the line. Because this has to be a 12-round fight. So you just can't have a fight and make it 12 round. They call 11 and 12 the championship round because typically it's a championship fight, an elimination fight, something like that leads to a title. So this got to either leads to a title or it has to be a title. And we already know a lot of times, especially the WBC, they just make one up. They're like, wait, don't fight, guys. All right, I'm going to make up the WBC Super Mexican African American WBC title. The winner's going to get that. Of course, you're going to pay sanctioning fees. Okay, there's going to be this much right here. They made a, what was it? Was it a Black History belt? I don't remember. They made something, and it was let me hold on that in case I'm wrong. I thought it was like some kind of Black History or something, and it was a white dude fighting a black dude, and what if the white dude would have beat the black dude and took on a black man? No, man, sometimes everything for money, and they just, I don't know, man. You know what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. But I'm calling this fight tomorrow. Pardon to say my voice. I normally don't go live on Fridays, but I got to talk about this. We got to cook. Tank Davis, can a self-proclaimed king take down a Tank? Normally a king would send a Tank in to take down a Tank. Ryan will have to be that king and Tank in one to take down this Tank. That's not an easy task. Ryan Garcia does have a lot of natural advantages over Gervonta. Hell, you can look at this picture. Taller, longer. Now he's naturally bigger. Tank is smaller. Now, even though they play in the angle that you're trying to weight drain me, but Ryan Garcia is trying to fight a naturally smaller fighter. It doesn't matter if he went up and fought Mario Barrios. He did it one time, even though he got the win. Maybe he didn't feel comfortable because he didn't stay at 140, did he? No, he came back to 135. Just because a man tastes the water up there, don't mean you got to stay up there. Floyd fought at 154. He didn't stay there, did he? Every now and then he might do a catch weight, but he didn't stay at 154. He was successful, got the win, won whatever title was on the line. But everybody know that's not his natural weight. That his skills got him to win, even though he was at a disadvantage by size. He fought a lot of his later years at 147 pounds. Tank Davis went up once, 140, fought Mario Barrios. But you know what? And that's probably the fight that Tank Davis, not Tank, but Ryan Garcia is really looking at Mario's Barrios. He was taller. That jab was doing a lot. He had a lot of success outboxing Tank Davis, at least by the unofficial scorecard. Because that's the reason that Floyd Mayweather came in Gervonta Davis' corner and said they got you down. And he went out there and changed it. But until then, they had him down. And Ryan's like, listen, he thinks he's a better boxer than Mario Barrios. He doesn't know if he's a harder hitter than Mario Barrios. But he knows he has more speed. And now he got a new person heading in his camp. Somebody he's confident in that maybe found some things or told him some things that lead him to believe he can beat Tank Davis. And if all he is doing is just enhancing the belief in Ryan Garcia, even if he's not really enhancing his skills, if you can enhance a guy's mind, it can push him to do things past his limit. It can push him to wills and ways that he never would have thought he could just by having a confident mindset to do it and to dig deep during those tough times. Yeah. He's gonna come out against Tank. I think Tank is going to be more reserved coming out. And I think Ryan's coming out fast. Not stupid. He's just going to come out fast, snapping his jab quick, looking for a couple lead right hands. He's going to come out faster. You're going to probably see Gervonta Davis bagging up a little bit at first with his hands, doing some slipping, trying to collect data. First round going to go to Ryan Garcia just off for being active. I'm calling it right here. I should clip this and put that on a video after the fight because it's going to go like that. It's going to go like that. Ryan and Tank's going to come out. The face-off be like, you know how they have that the last-minute instructions. That's really the last face-off. The last-minute instruction, they're in the ring. The referee telling them what's legal, what's not legal, when to break, what's not going to happen, and they looking at each other. That's going to be, Ryan Garcia is going to be looking at Gervonta Davis like he's ready to kill him. And then when the bell ring, they're going to come to the middle of the ring. Ryan's going to come out a little bit faster, and he's going to look to be real active. He's going to look to have that speed to dazzle Tank Davis early. And he's going to be winning off of that. And if he can avoid, I'm going to say this. If he can avoid Tank Davis landing those real big power shots, Ryan can win on the course. I got to admit that. If he can avoid the big shots from Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia can win on the course. Brendan Smith, Tank's going to win. I believe it. Speaking believe it, receive it. Hit that like button for your boy. You know I appreciate it.
Why is that fight against Tank Davis so
Woo! Oh, man, what I can say? Hey, man, like I said, Tank Davis got a much bigger head than Ryan Garcia. And listen, man, them short, big head dudes, man, you're going to almost need a 2x4 to knock them boys out. I mean, you're going to break the 2x4 on their head. They might have a lump on their head and some woodchucks and chips and splinters on their head, but you ain't finna knock them out. It's going to take a lot. But Ryan Garcia got one of them skinny chins, man. He, you know, just like Rolly, got that little beady head, man. Said, do they have someone in Ryan Kemp? I don't know, man. You know, this goes back to what Floyd. Remember, for Floyd not whole career, but for a lot part of his last career, he was always saying he knows what's going on with his opponent. He knows how many miles he is. He knows how hard he's training. He knows who he's sparring. This is not just starting with Tank Davis. This is something that they were saying back when Floyd Mayweather. And it don't mean, I don't think it meant that Floyd was scared, you know, or because Floyd never lost. I think it meant that he wanted to make sure that he was out working and knew every, you know, advantage that I guess his opponent could have. I think in this camp, listen, I don't know if they got one or not. Maybe they hear some rumors. I don't know. But I think the whole thing is it's a mental game. It want to get Ryan not thinking that he can trust the people that's in the gym with him. You know, closing things down, trying to change things up to prevent things leaking out like game plans. Because it doesn't matter if you know how many miles somebody runs. It don't matter. What is that going to do inside the ring? Because what we seen from Ryan pretty much is what we're going to see on fight night. And we don't know if he ran 4 or 6 miles a day then or 4 or 6 miles now. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you one thing. Ryan Garcia, and I don't got nobody in camp, I can say that he has probably trained his hardest in this camp than probably any other camp in his life. In his life. Indy VR, what up, champ? He said, let's go, champ. Man, I'm ready, man. Listen, you know I'm going to be live tomorrow. You know I'm going to be cooking with grease. Shit going to fry up. Listen, I got the grease already. I got the batter. We cooking tomorrow. We going live fight night. Woo, you know I'm back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work. It's going to be some hurt feelings tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of disappointed people. The only thing that we don't know is what side. Now, TDub has went on the limb. Normally, I wait. You know, I wait to fight night. And then, you know, I would do the E-Crow list. But, you know, guys, you know how it works. You come in here. You say it in the chat on fight night when I'm live. Who you think is going to win. If I see it, or if I don't, just repost it. I take it. I put it on whatever side you say who's going to win. And then if they win, everything's good. Good music, right? Everything's good if you win, right? But if you lose, you know you're going to get it. You know you're going to get it. You know you're going to get it. No, that's not your neighborhood friendly pigeon. That is crow. Crow meat. The toughest. You can cook it for 35 hours and it's always have pink in the middle. With this crow, it's never good to eat it uncooked. But it always got pink in the middle. That ain't good. He said, wow, you got, what's that? Got what? If you're talking about the crow, I had Benavidez beating Plant. I did have that, and I was right. I said that I will like Plant to win, but I think Dave Benavidez is going to get that W. And he did! Now, with Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, I have been publicly, and I'm sticking to my guns, both of them. I got Gervonta Davis. But even though I got Gervonta Davis, even though I said it's going to take more than a left hook from Ryan, and it is. It's going to take more than a left hook. It's going to take a whole perfectly executed game plan for 12 rounds to beat Tank. And I don't see Ryan pitching no perfect game. I can see him having some good innings. But sooner or later, Tank gonna catch one. And he gonna Babe Ruth style it. He gonna point. He gonna catch it first. See, Babe Ruth point first and then hit it. Tank gonna hit him and then point. Or do this. Point down. But before that happens, you know, here's something that kind of scaring me a little bit. Here's something that's scaring me. If Tank cannot knock out Ryan, can he win? Because even I think Ryan Garcia is probably going to be winning the earlier rounds. Unless Tank comes out and do something different. If Tank David comes out to slip, box, throw hard shots early in the fight, this could be a close fight until it ain't a fight no more. It ain't going all 12 rounds. It ain't going all 12. But if Tank Davis comes out, be a little caution, let Ryan take the lead, trying to get used to the speed, slipping some shots, maybe trying to touch Ryan to the body a little bit, Ryan could be winning some rounds. I mean, at some point, Tank gonna turn it up on him. At some point, Tank like, you know what? I had it on simmer long enough. Let's turn that dial up. Let's turn it up. Let's see how much heat he can take. Yeah. Yeah, we calling this one tomorrow, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have the What's Blazing the Sports. You know what we should do? If I have I was going to do it with Extra Gene, but I ain't seen him in a minute. Maybe if you real talk, if he's in here, maybe I would do a real talk unofficial scorecard just to see how he called it. And of course, you know, I will always tell you guys what the real unofficial scorecard is, as they said, but I'll also do one on my channel. Sometimes it's harder for me to do it and call it because I'm so focused, guys, on giving you guys every detail as possible with the fight. So if you're looking at your phone, you're not looking at it, you're only listening to me, you're driving on the road, it really feels like you ain't missing anything, man. And then when I get hyped, when something's really happening, shit, you might have to stop your vehicle just to see what TDub about to say, because it can get crazy. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe if I can find that. I used to have that scoreboard. Let me see if I already got it pre-prep. Let me see. I don't see it there. Check. I don't know what that is. What is that? Ah, yeah, let's go and put that up there. There we go. Let me put that back. Okay. Basically, what I just did is, it's a little yellow arrow. Y'all see it? It's pointing at that Cash App. Oh, and yeah, if you do hit the Cash App, man, they love doing the thing on Fight Night. It's called Chuck a Buck. If you chuck a buck in the Cash App, it comes up here. If you're doing the Super Chat, then it'll come up on the Super Chat. Chuck a buck. All right, I don't see that. I will have to add it. The scoreboard. But all right, guys, listen, let me go get out of here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give you guys a little bit of Friday work, lunchtime snack edition. I got to get back to my regular 9 to 5. Really appreciate you guys rocking with me. I got about another hour to go from work. Then I get my kids, and then I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Share, like, and subscribe.